bowlers, welcome back to the Bowling Knightz Garage Shop for another episode of In-League Ball Review. I'm Bubby, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Radical Conspiracy Hybrid. I'm not sure if it's a conspiracy or not, but this ball is definitely not what we were expecting. Love you, bowlers!
Run, ball, run! That was pured. Alright, bowlers, first things first. This is a nice looking piece. The red, blue, and black hybrid swirls look really good, and the spaceship logo is definitely a cool touch. This time, Bubby bought her ball off eBay. We ended up spending $128 shipped on it, which is a great deal considering it's $165 on other internet sites, and this is a newer release. eBay is a good way to save a few bucks if you're patient and you can wait for the right auctions. Bubby decided to buy the Conspiracy Hybrid because of all the good reviews on the Solid and the Pearl, and this ball features the same asymmetrical core that was found in those balls. Although none of us had ever thrown any of these, we'd watched several YouTube reviews on them, and we've been impressed. This ball also features the Force Hybrid cover stock, finished with a 500, 1000, and 3000 Zaire pads, and it has dynamic core, which has become very popular with a lot of the Brunswick balls. Since Bubby is a lower rev rate, the strong asymmetrical core, high differential, and low RG the Conspiracy Hybrid offers will help her get the ball to turn the corner down the lane. Bubby decided to drill this ball 30 by 4 inches by 25. This is a really strong layout, and it's one of her favorites. This should get the ball rolling hard in the mid lane and have a nice punch to finish. If you're having a problem hooking the ball for whatever reason, tell your pro shop operator that you want to try this layout on your next ball. Alright, bowlers, now that we've got this Radical Conspiracy Hybrid all punched up, let's head on out to Dixie Bowl Lanes and get ready for league night. I'm excited. Alright, bowlers, we just got back from bowling our league at Dixie Bowl Lanes here in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, I threw the ball pretty good this week, man. That motor venom recoil is still rolling pretty good after all these months. But today's about this hybrid conspiracy. Let's jump right into this one, and right off the bat, we're gonna.
There we go. I haven't got to see this one roll, so.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be a quality. This ain't gonna be a good review.
Oh, so
yeah.
that rolled good. What's wrong with that one?
Oh man, just watch it.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Hey, I want y'all to watch the way this ball reacts. Okay, just watch this ball, and there's a few on here at first that those pretty good.
I was excited about that one.
Yes, just watch the way this ball rolls for her. Just like, look right there.
You can't give away the ending saying it's gonna be terrible at the beginning.
I'm just letting you know up
That's
front,
a spoiler alert.
So
alert.
Nobody's even gonna watch him. I said that was murdered.
That was pretty good. Tell him what you did.
So
See, Jeffrey liked it. Jeffrey.
At the beginning, I was standing like 6 boards to the right of
Oh,
where I
that
normally
was murder.
stand.
So 6 boards right from where you normally play.
Look at all them strikes.
And then, like, within a game, I was just moving.
Just kept having to move.
Yep.
Look too much.
Yep,
there you
because
go,
that
run through the
happened.
face. Here we go. Oh, watch this though. Back.
Oh!
Spare shooter.
I haven't seen nothing bad about this ball yet.
Spare shooter, Bubby. Oh, here it comes. Look at this ball. Oh, just got it outside just a hair and it was diving, man. Now watch when she tugs one in the oil here. Watch what happens.
Oh, that was real.
No, that was real tug. She got that way inside.
Oh, stop.
All right, so there you go.
Nobody,
After the first game is a 188. Usually at this point in the show, we'll talk to one of our fellow league bowlers, but this time I'm old, so I forgot to after league and then I looked up and I was like, hey, I need to talk to somebody. And then everybody was gone, so we're not gonna have a.
He was so upset that his ball was rolling bad.
Yeah, I was very upset
Because he spent $100 on it.
Yeah, there you go. 188 the first game. She moved right, probably the third, fourth frame there, and then she got a little roll on it. But then you saw a couple pitches, man, where she just got it out a little early, and it was just running. It just seemed speed sensitive. So let's jump into the second and third game here, and we'll show you more of what we were talking about. So here we go. This is going to be the start of our second game.
She's way inside now.
Yeah, well, now she's moved back. She's trying to get it back, but see, that ball didn't come up at all.
Didn't do anything.
Yep, and here you go, right here. Just look.
I'm just trying to play. I'm like, where's it gonna go?
Just skid. I mean, you got it inside of her, and it was skid. You got it outside. That was. I mean, she threw that one good. So, yeah. Right. There you go. There you go. She got that one out.
Oh, look at that carry.
With a little speed.
I like it.
Come back. Here we go. Look at that, man. Just off the dry, man.
I was not happy at that point.
At this point, she was not happy. So we was like, hey, let's go to your other ball. Let's switch out to your Storm Crux Prime. We laid it out. It's laid out the exact same way. Okay, now watch this ball. Watch the difference. You ready? All right, here you go, ballers. Watch the difference in these two balls. Laid out the exact same way. Turn the corner, right there in the oil. Turn the corner. Watch this one. I mean, you can see the difference. If you were there the whole night, man, when she pulled out, look, she pulled out that ball. Third frame, right? Third frame, man.
You were like, you don't have to pull. You don't have to throw that ball anymore.
Yeah, I was
okay.
like, don't throw that ball anymore, man. So, Bubby, why don't you let's jump on it, man. Let's do in the bag first, I guess. In the bag, Bubby, what balls did you have in your bag when you started tonight? I know you had the Storm Crux Prime, the Hammer Rebel Yell, right?
And my plastic ball.
And your plastic ball. Real League Bowler carries 3 balls. That's the way we do it. So there you go.
Wait, you carry 4.
Well, some of us carry 3, some of us carry 4, some of us carry 6. You know,
just saying.
Just depends, you know. So there you go. So Bubby, so if you had to make a decision, like, is this ball gonna make it in your bag?
No.
All right, there you go, ball. It's a hard no. There you go. This ball will not be making Bubby's bag, unfortunately. Let's do our final thoughts on it, man. Bud, I know you didn't get to see it roll. He wasn't there in the league, so we still like for him to sit down with us. What do you think, man? I mean, did you see enough of it to?
Well, typically she don't do good with pin high drills, so
this is her favorite layout.
No, usually she pins down.
This is the layout she had on that the Crux, the ball she shot 299 with. The Rebel Yells. I can't even remember how that one's pinned, but this is her favorite layout. She's had 3 balls drilled like this, and 2 of them she loves. So there you go.
I don't know what to tell you then. I don't remember her throwing pin high stuff.
You didn't. I know you don't want to say. You don't want to.
No.
You didn't see enough of it to know, but let's let Bubby talk about it. Bubby, it's your ball. You got to throw it. You can compare it to your other stuff. Tell the bowlers out there what you think. That's what we do here. We're trying to help people decide if they should buy a ball or not.
I just felt like I had to fight it too much in the lanes. Like, if I'm not always accurate, really bowler.
Really?
But it had no forgiveness to it at all.
Yeah.
Where, some of the other ones, you can be inside, outside your mark, and it's still going to get where you need it to go.
Yeah.
It frustrated me.
I
was disappointed and frustrated.
She was very frustrated. She usually don't get like that, man. Mm-hmm. So for that, for my final thoughts on this ball, man, for what it is, we paid $128 shit for this ball. This ball, if you buy it online normally, we got lucky and got that cheap on eBay. If you buy it online normally, it's $165, $170. If you went to a pro shop and you bought this ball, it would be $220, $230 out the door, right? Somewhere around there, drilled and everything. So for that kind of price, for a high-end ball, for a real league bowler, for bowlers that don't buy a bunch of balls, you can't pay $230 for a ball every time. And compared to the Storm Crux Prime, Bubby, compare this one to the Storm Crux Prime.
Yeah,
we're not
totally
on Storm
different.
staff. We're not on any company staff. This is what we do. We keep it real. We're going to be able to compare different companies. So, Bubby, how did the Storm Crux Prime compare to this ball?
I felt like I knew what was going to happen with the Storm Crux Prime, and I did have more forgiveness when I didn't, hit my mark all the time.
Yep.
And I don't think I shot below 620 with that ball.
With the Crux Prime?
Yeah.
It does real good.
It hooks a lot more.
Yes, it hooks a lot more.
Finishes a lot better.
Finishes
Yes.
better. Storm Crux Prime, wasn't as speed sensitive. You could tug it in the middle and it would hold, but it would still turn.
Mm-hmm.
You get it outside, it wasn't going to jump off the dry. If you missed on your speed a hair, I could see where this would be a good ball for, a higher rev guy or tournament players or something like that.
Yeah,
Man.
or the solid. The solid maybe would have been better for it too.
Yeah, but
than the hybrid.
that's not what we do, man. We're league ballers. She don't buy a ton of balls.
Yeah.
She don't get a ton of balls. So if you had to make a decision, based on that, you don't buy a bunch of stuff, man. I couldn't recommend this one. Would you recommend this for someone that bowls like you?
Not for somebody who bowls like me. No.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man.
I
So, there it is, bowlers. I wanted to like this ball.
I was excited when I got
I was
it.
excited. We're going to pick balls that we think we're going to like. I thought she was going to like this ball.
Yeah.
Based on the numbers, it's a higher differential ball. The numbers are a lot like the Storm Crux Prime. It really is, man. So I don't know where the difference in performance is coming from. I just don't know. So for the price, I can't recommend it, man. I wouldn't. So, hey, that's just that's the way it is sometimes, though, man. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure what happened, but based on the money you spend, there's going to be better options out there for you bowlers, unfortunately. So, I guess there you go. That's going to do it. Bubby, you got anything else you want to say about this ball, or Bud, you got anything
But just
else?
like when you threw that white ball, what was that? The global ball.
Yeah.
You didn't like it, but other people loved.
Yeah,
Courtney
but-
Burks loved it. It all depends on your style matchups
Right.
with the ball.
But that ball wasn't terrible.
Hmm?
It wasn't terrible.
Well, it might not be terrible for everybody. We know somebody who shot a 300 with this ball.
Well,
It's
true.
just not.
It's
It's just not for.
Plus, it is a hybrid compared to the Cruxes of solid. So,
It shouldn't make that much difference, man.
well,
I don't know. All right, well, there you go. Hey, that's what we do here, man. We share thoughts. So, hey, he's an optimistic guy. And,
well, it is. For somebody, that ball will work. It's just how it is in bowling.
it will.
Everybody that bowls knows that.
It will.
And they're mad because they're like, why can't it work for me?
Yes.
They see somebody else throwing it.
But for a high end ball, what do you expect? When you pay that much money for a ball, what do you expect?
Well, not every ball's going to work for everybody.
It's
You know
the
that.
exact same way as the Crux Prime. In this ball,
You know you like different companies' balls better roll than other people.
but that ball hook. I'm
She's
talking
never
about
thought.
performance here, man. The hook, the way it rolls.
I'm just saying,
Man,
it's different for different people.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Can't just-
real league bowlers out there. If you, all right, we better.
We do know somebody who shot a
Yeah.
300 with it.
You know how many
So-
good things you've heard about conspiracies.
It could
It
work
just
for
be-
somebody else. It did not
Yeah.
work for me.
It didn't work for her.
He's a high rev guy, man. He's a staffer, so
What is happening here?
what you elbow me for? I said he's a high rev guy.
Stop.
I'm keeping it real, man. Hey, y'all come here, that's what you're gonna get, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. So there you go, bowlers. So I better stop before I get in trouble. This is the Bowling Knightz Garage Shop, man. Hey, no sponsors here. We're not on any company staff. We keep it real. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Hey, you don't have to agree with me. You can go out and buy it yourself and find out. Hey, if you don't agree or you got one, you let me know what you think. Hey, I can take it. I value other people's opinions on it, so there you go. Check out bowlingknightz.com. All our latest videos will be up there, all that stuff. The Real League Bowlers Experience podcast. Check that out. Me and Bud, we have a special guest on every now and then, and we'll throw those up.
Yep.
So anything else, Bud?
Nope.
All right, Bubby, anything else? All right, bowlers, that's the way it works sometimes. I keep it real, man. Hey,
This is the first time you kept it real. The rest of
not.
You've never talked bad about a ball before.
Because I haven't found one that was like this one. I'm just saying.
I mean, even
his feelings are hurt, people, because he paid $128.
They are.
That's more. It's more of a. I think he's just give him a couple of weeks. He'll get over it.
But in all
I'm not
fairness,
saying that it wasn't a great.
man.
It didn't real good for you. I'm not saying it did.
For what you pay.
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
just
you
plug
know
it
what
and
I'm
sell it to
saying.
somebody who's
Yeah.
high rev.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
There
You'll
we go.
end up getting money out of it. You'll get your money
Dollars.
back for it.
Bowling balls are expensive, man.
It is.
I pay $170 for one. I'm expect something out of it.
I
So,
understand.
okay.
But not every
That's,
ball's gonna roll good for you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's just still hooked for $175. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Okay. There you go, bowlers.
There you go, bowlers.
We'll see y'all next time. For Bud, Bubby
Yep.
Bowler,
Yep.
I'm Joe Bowler.
Later, America.
Later, bowlers.
Ugh. I hate watching myself bowl.
Especially when you're doing that poop ball.
God, it is a poop ball. Even my I was like, you want to buy this? And he's like, no, I'm trying to get rid of my own.
Say his DOA is dead on arrival.
It was terrible. And it stunk so bad.
It's probably soaked in oil before it came.
Alright. Was I too hard on it?
I don't care. I was just saying that different balls roll different for different people. And you got upset that I said that.
I don't get upset, man. I'm just trying to let you know, man. I'm mad.
I told you. That's what I told everybody. Your feelings are hurt. That's what it was.
That we paid that much money for this piece.
Oh my goodness.